Welcome Squad, it's your girl Sassy and I'm back with another video. If you want to see how I achieve this look, then stay tuned. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, comment down in the link below. Let the Squad know that you're new and you're watching and you're here and you're ready to join the family. To all my existing subscribers, showing you love just as go ahead and hit that like button. You gotta hit that like button, guys. Oh child, you see that sun coming in? Okay, so I already went ahead and did my eyebrows off camera because nobody wants to see a boring tutorial of you doing your eyebrows. We all know how it's done. Eyebrows should be sisters and not twins. Okay, so we're gonna jump right into makeup whilst I spill the hot tea. Y'all, I gotta tell you about it. So I already went ahead and did my eyebrows off camera, you guys. It is hot, let me tell you, it is hot. I am sweating, it is hot, but we're gonna fix this. My eyebrows, like I said, it's already done off camera. Nobody wants to see a boring tutorial of how I do my eyebrows. If you want to get into details with that, then I'm gonna do another video separately. Okay, so let's get into this video because I need to spill the hot tea with you guys. Okay, before we get any further, I'm gonna start off with my primer. You know your girl loves her all black makeup, but lately I've had this for a while. Sasha, it's the Sasha mattifying face primer. I've had this for a while, but I didn't really use it until I saw a few of my favorite YouTubers using it. So I was like, she's gotta try to see what's the hype about. So we're gonna start with, I already went ahead and moisturized my face because I did like a mini scrub. If you could see, my face is really uneven and it's just a hot mess. Okay, it's just a hot mess, and plus your sister's gonna have kids, so you know those pimples be popping up. Anyways, we're gonna mattify the face and then I'm gonna move into the story with you guys. So this story actually happened not too long ago, about, I would say, a month ago, not even, like 2 months ago. Wow, it's been that long. Like 2 months ago, a friend of mine hit me up. I'm also gonna use my black up as well because this shit is just the bomb. It really mattifies my skin. Like, it's been hot lately. Your sister's been sweating, so we're gonna get, oops, okay, I'm gonna get that after. It's been really, I've been really sweaty, so we need to get that face as matte as possible today. Okay, so anyways, a friend of mine hit me up and told me that she has a friend. I'm not gonna mention any names because I don't want nobody suing me up in here, but I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys because we're family. Squad, we're family. So you guys know I keep it 100 with you because you're Squad, you're part of the family, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna keep nothing away from you guys. Okay, look at that hairdo, guys. I decided to just put up a fancy, you know, we're gonna fix this after the makeup done. We're gonna, yeah, that's my dog playing in the back. So my friend hit me up and told me that she had her neighbor, actually her neighbor, but their friends also wanted to get her hair done. So I was like, cool, no problem, hit me up. Because you guys know, as you guys know, those of you who've been following me from day one know that I recently moved. Well, not recently, it's been a couple of years now, but I moved. Anyways, long story short, I moved to a new location, a new country, and it's been really tough trying to make up clientele and have it, you know, as going as I used to back when I was back home. So anyways, she hit me up and told me that she wanted to get her hair done. I was like, okay, fine, no problem. So I went ahead, I took her number, set up an appointment, and now that my face is done, I'm gonna use my Eligo full coverage. Just, you know what, I'm just gonna place it on my, just a few dots. I'm just gonna place it on and then lightly dab it in, because I'm probably gonna use 2 foundations today. I'm gonna mix them because, like I said, it's summer, and yeah, your skin's breaking up, your skin tone is not even. You're gonna fix it. Okay, we're gonna fix it, Tony. We're gonna fix it. So anyways, I basically set up an appointment. I'm gonna mix it with my Milani. I set an I believe it's a number 14. I set up an appointment with her and whatever, and I met up with her, and you know, just to talk through it and let her know what I was doing and what I had selling, and you know, different stuff like that. And then when I did, we spoke, and then I did mention to her that I was selling hair, and then I was doing hair. I basically told her my entire experience, what I do, and you know, so she was cool with it. And then I told her that I had hair, and then she was like, oh well, if you have the hair selling, then I'm just gonna, you know, buy the hair from you, which was fine. But when I got the hair to her, a couple of days after I brought the hair to her, that was the day that I was actually gonna install the hair for her. Being that we were locked up in quarantine, you know, the hair stores weren't open, and I couldn't get some of the supplies that I needed because I ran out of wig caps and you know, what have you. You guys, I'm looking over there because my mirror is there, and it's really hard to focus in the camera, and you know. But anyways, everywhere was on lockdown pretty much, so I had to construct a wig for her originally. But being that I had no more wig caps, I told her that I was going to do a sew-in for her, and then after I would take it off. When it's time to take it off, I would take it down and then construct a wig for her. And then she agreed to that. But when I brought the hair to her, I basically told her, yo, what's going on with my clip? So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this one. It's broken, so I'm just gonna tuck the hair back behind my ear, and then we're gonna fix this after. So back to what I was, did I get foundation? Yeah. So back to what I was saying. So she pretty much agreed to what we were gonna do, and then I told her the hair cost such and such a price. I gave her like a fixed price, and I told her I offered to do the wig for her free of charge. Who does install the wig for her free of charge? Who does that? I'll wait. Anyways, I did it just because, you know, like I said, I'm new out here and I'm trying to get my name across. At the same time, you don't want to show people that you're charging them, you know, like low, because just because you're new to the game. I wouldn't say new to the game. What I'm trying to say is, like, I'm in a new place and there's other people who's selling hair and competing with me. So I mean, my work speaks for itself, but to get customers out there, you need to start, you know, at a price lower than the average person would do. And then when you start getting customers, then you put your prices the way it's supposed to be. So I went ahead and did just that. We got the hair. I installed the hair for her. She liked it. And she basically said to me after, mind you, after I told her the price for the hair, she agreed to pay the price. After I installed the hair for her, she then watches me and then she says to me, you know, I don't have the money right now, so we're going to probably have to do a payment plan for me. I was like, okay, cool, whatever. I know people are locked up and people are not working and not everybody can afford to buy hair in the situation. And just pretty much go over the foundation just to smooth everything out. So she basically agreed to everything, and then she's gonna look at me after I installed the hair for her, and then she's gonna say to me, you know, things are tough, I'm not working, so things are tough, money isn't coming in right now, so could I pay you in installments? And I was like, fine, because I mean, I'm not being selfish or anything. I know we're on lockdown and most workplaces are closed, and I know how the income is, so I'm trying to meet her halfway, in a sense, you know what I mean? Like, not put too much on her at the point, like, it's better than you gaining a customer than you losing a customer, if you know what I mean. So I was like, cool, no problem. You're gonna pay me half, and then after we're gonna do the installments in two. We're gonna divide the installments into two, and then, you know, we're gonna work from there. So mind you, months go by, and I don't hear from lady. Okay, months go by and I don't hear from her. She only gave me $50, mind you. The hair, okay, I'm just gonna tell you, the hair I gave her free. This happens to be the same exact texture that I sold her, kinky curly. It's a deep afro kinky curly. That's exactly what I sold her. I had two, I kept one for myself, and then I sold one to her. So this is the exact wig that I made for her. Okay, and ma'am decides that she's gonna contact me 3 months after, and then say to me, oh, I'm gonna pay you next week. Okay, next week comes, I'm gonna pay you next week. And then mind you, I keep sending her, I'm gonna use Early Girl Warm Honey. I didn't want to go too dark. You know what, Ultra has this full coverage concealer that my mom sent me, so I'm gonna try it just to see how that plays off. I kind of like it because it has like a creamy texture to it. So we're gonna see if this bad boy cracks up or not. Okay, anyways, I sent her several messages and she never responded to the messages, but you could tell that she read the message, but she did not respond to the messages. So I decided to send, you know, because I have the baby and stuff, I really don't feel like going out sometimes. So I sent my daughter out to her house, over to her house, because she doesn't live far away from me. I sent my daughter over to her to ask her, you know, basically tell her that you come for the balance of the money and whatever. I hope to God this concealer does not mess up and it dries really good. And it blends really good too. Look at this. We're about to bid this face. Okay. You know, it always looks crazy in the beginning, and we always end up fixing it in the end. So my daughter goes over to her house and basically tells her that she comes to get the balance of the money for me, and she's gonna say to my daughter, oh, tell your mother I've already paid too much money for the hair. Mind you, she had a balance of $30 left for me. So then she tells my daughter, tell your mom I already paid too much for the hair, so I'm only going to give her $20, and I'm going to give it to a friend of hers for her next week. Who does that? Like, who does that? Who does that? First of all, we're talking about a mature lady. We're not talking about no kid hair or no teenager or nobody my age. We're talking about a mature lady who could be my mom. She's probably, I would say, in her 40s, maybe early 50s. So you know better. Out of all the respect that I have for you, you're gonna treat me that way. You took so long to pay me. You took like forever to pay me, and then you're gonna tell my daughter that. So I was like, Lord help me, if I go over to this lady's house I mean, I'm not trying to get out of character here. You guys know me to be on the cool, calm, collective side of things. I'm gonna go over with my toffee from Eligo because yes, I like full coverage with my concealers. So yeah. I'm trying to be a better person. Like before, you would tell me something and I would give you that response. Like, but now, I mean, I've traveled, I'm getting older, I'm seeing things. Like, life is short. Like, people are dying like flies. Like, you could tell somebody hi this instant and the next minute they're gone. Like, who has time for drama? I don't have time for drama. I don't have time for drama in my life. I do not want drama in my life. So I think I messed up my concealer. Just hope I didn't mess up the concealer, you guys. Because I'm really not liking the way this is coming out right now. But we're going to make it work. Anyways, mind you, I'm going to use my Cover Fit foundation stick. Nutmeg. Mind you, she's an old enough person to know the difference and know that people don't play around when it comes to business. And on top of that, she has a daughter who runs a salon in one of the most expensive parts of the island. Like, you know about hair, you know the price, you know how expensive it is, especially if you're checking out for good quality hair. I mean, like, sis, let's not pay hair when it comes to the bag, okay? We don't play with the bags, or we just don't play with the you're grown, you're like almost 50, almost 60 something, and plus you have a daughter who has a salon, and she's running a salon in one of the highest, most expensive parts of the island. So you're familiar with that shit. You know how it goes. You know the price of hair. You know what I mean? So for you to come and look at somebody who's probably as small as I am, who's just starting out, and feel like you could come and take the advantage on me. No, sis. So the old crystal. Let me tell you about the old crystal. The old crystal would have gone down to her house, and either way, I would come out with my weave brand new, how it was before I installed it into her hair, or I would come out with my money. Either way, I would win. But like I said, I'm getting older, you know. I just don't have time for negativity. I don't have time for bull. And you know what? I spoke to my mom about it, and she was like, just let it be. Just let it be. Let God be. Let go and let God be. That's what she said to me. So I mean, I prayed about it, and I asked God to give me the strength to overcome obstacles such as that in the future, when I have to, like, when I come across people like that. Like, you just gotta pray, sis. Like, you just gotta pray, because it's people like that that make you lose your temper. Okay, I'm gonna use like a smaller blending brush just to get more into my, where is it? Just to get more defined with my contour. Like, what was I? Like, you don't play people like that. You don't play with people's bags like that. Like, you just bet that she would not go into a professional place, like whether it be a hair store, or like, she would just not do that. Like, why would you do it to me? I was too kind? Like, what is it? Now, that's not all, sis. There's more to the story. Okay, Tony? I'm waking up and I'm getting a WhatsApp message from my friend. and she's gonna send me a pic of the lady's hair, the hair that I sold her that she did not finish pay for. She's gonna send me a picture of the hair that she went to another salon to install, that very same hair that she hasn't finished paid for. She's gonna make them install it, pay for them to install it into her hair, and then she's gonna have the nerve to send me the pic. I'll wait. Who does that? Like, who does that? Nice. Still fairly new. You could see it's still coming out of the wrapper. I'm gonna use my Sasha Buttercup setting powder, and I'm just gonna use the same sponge that I had, and I'm just gonna tap that into the skin. Your sister no makeup pro, but she's getting there, okay? She's getting there. Did I tell you guys I got an A on my last 2 exams that I did? I'm getting there, you guys. I'm getting there. And now I'm gonna still stick with Sasha. I'm gonna use the matte face powder in the shade Perfect Browns, and I'm just gonna use this for my contour. I'm gonna use that for my contour, so I'm just gonna lightly tap that in and just work around the perimeters that I need to contour. And you want to blend it because you could still see that there's a hash line between the like, what is wrong with you, sis? What is wrong with you? Between the concealer, and you just want to kind of blend that out. Okay. I'm still not. And a little over my nose. Yeah, so basically this is what happened, you guys. Lesson learned. You don't get involved with friends, you don't get involved with customers, you don't get too close up and personal with them, because at the end of the day they're just gonna mess shit up for you, okay? Like, so like I said, guys, I spoke to my mom about it, and she was like, you know what, just let go, let God, and everything would be okay. You don't waste your time and your energy on people like that, because you know what? People like it's people like that bring your business down, and they bring your, like, they have the most to say about you after. Like, you're always not the good guy. So whatever you do and you try to be good to people, sometimes it's just not enough for them. So I'm just gonna let bygones be bygones and just take it as a lesson learned. Okay. It looks like listen, Sasha, you gotta watch this. If you see this, you gotta sponsor you, okay? Because this looks like a pretty much everything Sasha makeup look. I'm gonna use the setting spray. It's a Fix It spray. Fix it. Yes, fix it. Okay. For my highlights, I am not a blush kind of person. Like, I don't do blush. I normally bronze, and I'm not a blushy person. So we're gonna just lightly, hold on, let me just kind of lightly tapping that spray into the product, so avoid the eye it's really set. There's hair all over the place. It looks messy. We're gonna fix it after. We're gonna fix it just that, you know, everything blends in. Make sure that sets into the skin. Okay. And I'm gonna use my all-time favorite, a MAC. I think every girl has one in the makeup collection. Every beauty girl has one in the makeup collection. I'm gonna go, I'm not gonna use this brush. I'm gonna use my big fluffy brush, and I'm gonna just use that to kind of set off the powder that I had there. Set off, dust off the powder that I had there. I'm gonna use that to dust it off and kind of just, you know, even out everything. Oh gosh, yeah. Voila. And there you have it. I'm gonna go in with my Master Chrome. This one is the, I believe it's the gold, because they have like 3 different types. Yo, that highlighter is bomb, y'all. Bomb. I love it. Bomb, bomb, bomb. I'm gonna just go ahead and, you see that? I'm gonna go ahead and place that right in between your highlight and your contour. You know, place that just right. So that's a little trick that I have doing whenever my concealer and my contour don't really blend in, because sometimes you find like when I mix up all my foundations and stuff, it's not always 100%. So I usually go in with my highlight and place that right on top there, and that kind of just gives it a finish look. And then I am gonna go ahead and put a little on right here. And y'all, my phone just died on me, and I'm trying to get this angle right. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. Bear with me. There we go. There we go. Et voila, we're back. So back to highlight. I'm gonna use just a little above my brow as well, just to give it a little pop, because we're not gonna go into eyeshadow and all of that. So a little on what is it called? Is it called Cupid's bow or Cupid bow? Like, okay, I'm gonna put a little one here, and we're pretty much finally, I think we're just about finished. But I'm gonna probably, oops, be careful. I'm probably gonna go ahead and put in just a little teeny tiny blush, not much. This is my shadow palette. My eyeshadow palette. You see, because I was not ready for blush. I was not ready. So I had it hidden all the way at the bottom. There we go. My blush palette from QC. We're gonna go. Ooh, I had one that smushed out already. We're gonna go more into less bright kind of color. You know, nothing too, because we're going more for a sun-kissed look, if you know what I mean. Triangle something. I'm gonna take this shade. Whoops, focus now. I'm gonna take this shade right here. What is this one? No, I'm gonna take this one right here, and then we're gonna just lightly this one. Yeah. Don't come for me. I know we were supposed to put on the blush first, but everyone does their makeup differently. Like I said, I'm not a blush person. So, sis. Okay. And I'm just gonna go back with my, where is it? Go back with my highlight brush. I'm not gonna put any more product on it. I'm just gonna lightly tap back over a little just to blend out the harshness from it. Et voila. I'm also gonna try to fix this. Yeah, I'm gonna fix just my highlight a little bit. Sister wanna get this snatched. Okay, and I'm gonna put a little, just a teeny tiny dot in the corner of my eye, because you don't wanna, that will give you a finished, like, make it look like you kind of have eyeshadow on, but you don't really have eyeshadow on. So it kind of make like your color pop a little, and blend that into your skin, just like that. And on the other side, you guys, I'm gonna take this as a lesson learned. I'm not gonna rave too much about it anymore. Like, what's done is done, you know. One man's disappointment in another man's blessing. Like, you know, you get disappointment for you get disappoint you hold up. You get disappointed from one door and you're gonna get a blessing from another. That's how I look at it. So I'm not even gonna trip about it. I'm not gonna hype up about it. I'm just gonna let it be and just take it as a lesson learned and know that it ain't gonna happen again, sis. Because that's why. Hence the reason why I am relaunching my website. So when you order off the website, you're not gonna tell PayPal or the credit card company that you want to pay in installments. You feel me? You're gonna pay your little money, and I'm gonna send your hair over to you. I'm gonna use Melanie, the orange, and kind of go for ombre look. Not really, but you know, you don't want the orange too bright. At the same time, it is bright, so I'm gonna tone it down. Just a little pop of orange, not nothing bright. And then I'm gonna tone it down with a brown. We should be just about done. You see that ombre effect? And give it just now, hunties, you know, sister is a mad girl. She don't usually do the gloss, but I was going through my stuff last night and I discovered this bad boy. Come on, focus. There we go. Line comb. This shit smells so good. So it's a Lancome, the lip gloss. I believe this one is more like a camouflage. Ooh, it looks pink. That's not what we're going for. Bam, there you have it. I went ahead and changed my lip gloss. I applied my Dior to it, so yeah, we have kind of like a more nude, not, it appears pink but it's not pink. So I went ahead and pop up some lashes. I'm gonna go and finish up the look of camera, complete the look of camera for you guys. So pretty much, basically, in a nutshell, you don't deal with people in that type of way. You deal with them on a professional level. When it comes to your business, especially if you're just starting up, you have the intention of going out to be the good guy and just, you know, be reasonable, but some people just don't like it. Like, it's just not enough for them. So do you stick to what you had, like I did in the beginning? Stick to your original plan. You don't get involved with that kind of stuff, because sis, it's gonna be messy in the end. Okay, so hence the reason why I'm gonna I'm gonna re-update, because like I said to you earlier in one of my videos, we will relaunching the website. So I'm gonna go back and work on that ASAP. So in case somebody else needs to order their hair, I don't have that problem with them again. Okay, so I did add some bottom lashes just to kind of fancy out the look a little. Hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time.